We are suffering some technical faults, and I will just have to reset up everyone's faces on the screen. I need to remove those. And no, it's done something weird to the window capture, so it's fine. And now I can do it, and now I'm editing live on the screen. Hello, everybody. We are back, but we had a problem. It seems that we had a problem with Zoom doing something to our stream. So what you're actually getting now is a little view on me editing the overlay. There's Ben. I've turned on the sound for everyone else as well, so bear that in mind, guys.
Well, that is important because sometimes Pete doesn't turn our sound on.
Yeah,
and
no.
we're aware of that, so we might talk rubbish.
Yeah, or
What do you mean
offensive
might?
things, Leon.
Might.
I don't think we've ever said anything offensive.
No.
Maybe
we're
to
all,
hobgoblins.
we're all
Oh,
very...
don't be offensive to hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins.
I love
Let's not even...
hobgoblins.
Don't even open that can of worms right
They're
now.
my least
Zoom,
favourite type
please.
of hob.
Okay.
Oh no, Leon's fallen down the hole.
I want that bugbear down that hole, but I want him dragged down by his rope.
Okay,
That's where I want
Leon.
that to go.
Let's add in another one. Let's
How can Boomer make that happen?
me in. Okay. Here we go. Let's add me in.
I'm annoyed I can't see everyone's YouTube comments now.
People are going to be really surprised when they
gotta
see
refresh.
Simon's makeup though.
Refresh that.
Right. This is a nice little view for everyone, seeing all the behind the scenes gubbins that I get up to normally off.
Magic.
Yeah, the magic. Oh, Leon, you're so kind.
I didn't know how it worked. I'm learning.
You're so kind to me.
This is
Right,
brilliant.
add window capture. I think the problem I have is that I copy. Last time I copied the zoom, and it may not like that. It may want you to do a separate instance each time. So if someone watching could tell me if they can see and hear us, then that would be great.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I've lost the complete chat in YouTube by refreshing. I thought I would be able to see the history of the chat, but
Ditto in Twitch.
Odd.
Jason says Zoom plus. So I'm guessing he can hear / see us.
Yeah, Dungeons and Musings just said I can see and hear you.
Cool. Excellent. Great.
Thank you.
We all have these as streamers. There you go. I've now and I've just got Dungeon Musings comment there. Excellent. So maybe my system is now catching up, and now we just need AC to go in. Here we go. Sorry about this, viewers. Oh, I've just had a load of things appear. A load of comments. De nada. Thank you.
Oh, Safino can see and hear us, and
Excellent.
ha 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 ha. Smoothly Moob says we can hear you, and unfortunately we can also see Ben.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
But to be fair, he's probably still a little bit annoyed about me dumping their entire party into a demon realm.
Is that your
at the end of my Friday?
I appreciate that you crashed your stream just to get my comments, Pete. Well, there you go. You know, what else could I do, Kev? Let's slice. Oh no, Alt.
I do like these bonus growth things that I get. They're handy. They pop up every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's a little blue box that goes, oh, you've got a bonus. I think that's just for subscribers, isn't it?
It is. Subscribers get 440 an hour, whereas followers and everyone else get 220 an hour. Okay, so I think we're back.
We're back, right. Focus.
Yay! Okay, I'll try not to cheer so loud this time.
What's my motivation in this scene?
Right.
Fire, burn.
Fire, burn, hide behind
dreams.
Go.
And Anderson says we're out of sync.
XP and treasure.
You're out of zinc. Oh dear. Sync?
I'm guessing sync as in words to lips.
Oh dear.
Let me turn my sound up and try and listen to it quickly.
Hello.
Well,
hello,
that's
hello.
not good if we're out of sync. What is going on today?
We
Can
could switch to playing feng shui, then it doesn't matter if we're out of sync.
It's looked like it's caught back up again on mine.
Okay. All right.
Well, you have real fun editing all this later, then, Pete.
It
I
looks
don't
okay
do
on
any
mine.
editing anymore.
Yeah, no, the
We're
sound
just
is
live.
synced up on
It's
my
live,
monitor.
and you know. Oh, hang
You
on.
only need to edit when Roger's playing.
Only need to edit. Looks right to me. There we go. Thank you, Dungeon Musings. Cool. So, let's get going. Where were
I
we?
made the video, so I'm not cheating. There we go.
We just
I
deactivated
just
all of the
deactivated
shriekers. All of them.
the red
All of them.
shrieker.
Oh,
Yep.
yes, you've just done the red shrieker. Excellent. Right.
Yeah.
So that was your go, right?
Yes,
Boomer?
I'm done.
Okay, so we're still on the surprise round. Ack. And rubric, but whoever wants to go first.
I'll say to Rubric in a sort of whispered voice, there's more over there, and point down the tunnels, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear them. So I'll say that to Rubric. And probably
This tunnel that
Boomer
you
can
were
overhear
pointing
it.
at.
Yeah, that sort of row. Yeah.
And then what are you doing? Ack attack!
No. We're sneaking with the shriekers, and Boomer's doing a good job, so we're sneaking. So I'll sneak up. He seems to know what he's doing, so I'll just sneak up. Behind Boomer.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can't really see the stuff in the pit very well, so all the main thing I can see is
you can see people.
Variel and a hobgoblin.
Yeah, Variel and Hobgoblin fighting.
Yeah. Well, he just hit him once, and
yeah, there was a bit of a scream, as he got hit, as the Hobgoblin was hit, and a clash. It's like of fighting. So there's a little bit of that. Okay, is that all you're doing this round, Ack?
Actually, no. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go dum. I think I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try and get rid of Shrieker myself. So I'll go to here, and I'm not going to do the subtle thing because I don't know where this airbag on, or even there is an airbag on a Shrieker.
Okay.
I'm just going to splat the Shrieker.
Okay. Well, do you want to make a stealth roll to get up to it without it going
I do.
off? Okay.
Yep. Let's make a stealth roll.
Yes, let's make a stealth roll.
Oh yeah, Ack is stealthy.
Oh, excellent! Yeah, as a barbarian, you're so in tune with the wild and primal side of yourself that you become one like a mountain lion.
Yeah.
And you get up to it, and this big, they're like 4 foot tall, big mushroom thing. It's disgusting and it smells. It's there right in front of you. It's, probably not hard to hit.
I just want to hit it and just squelch through it, and that should destroy whatever makes it shriek. I mean, it works with people. I mean, I guess it's the same thing.
If you hit them hard enough, they stop shrieking.
That's solid barbarian logic right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. I'm not raging, so that is just 11 damage.
Okay, so you walk up, and your stealth roll was pretty good. So you just bring your axe over, and you bisect it down the middle, and it goes as a little as you cut the air sac in half.
Nice.
And it's like, and there's kind of mushy, fibrous, that horrible kind of slightly disgusting, creepy stuff inside of it as it kind of peels away from the blade of your axe, and you're just there.
Boomer sees this and just kind of shrugs in like, what's the point of me?
No, you did 2 of them. And I'll tell you what, I was not making a survival roll, so of 8. So,
you must be quite good at survival. You're a barbarian.
Yeah, it's based off wisdom, mate. Just not go there.
You have the wisdom of the common folk.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Other people made the decisions for the tribe. I just kind of like followed around and hit things.
Fleshy membrane, says Sophie.
1, 2, 3. I'm just going to sneak up to the next one. I've got no more actions, but I'll keep going with sneak.
Okay.
And sneak up to the next one.
We'll need another stealth roll.
Okay. How stealthy am I this round? Is that good enough?
Oh.
Roll a 5.
Oh, you may need to use a hero point on
Okay, I'll use a hero point. We're all doing this now. It's worked for everyone else. It'll bound to work for me.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh!
Excellent.
I'm a stealth
I'm not screaming
meister.
anymore down the microphone. Well done. Excellent. So you cut one in half and you literally step through the parting shrieker and you make your way towards the next one quietly. You know this prey now. You've figured them out, and it's just sitting there. This little plump mushroom. It kind of twitches every now and then, as if it's sniffing, or there's some pulsating airflow going through its the head of the mushroom. Right, rubric. Fire.
Maybe. I mean, I don't want to be too much of a one-trick pony.
Gonna codify
Ice
everyone.
this time. Yeah.
Remember that a lot of your spells take 2 actions.
They do. It's true. Doesn't. Oh, I've got the book. I don't know why I'm looking up the spells anymore. That was silly of me. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
You've had all this time.
I have had all this time. It's true.
Look up spells,
You've had
To
like
look up
40
spells.
minutes.
and then you get to your turn,
And
and
you're
you
like,
start looking up spells.
Right. Well, I'm going to come to here as well,
Okay.
since that one's not a problem anymore.
So
I
just to let
kinda
you
wanna
know,
do-
from there you can see this guy over here as well.
He's kind of out of range,
Is he?
even with my. Oh, I've got my range doubling.
55.
Haven't you got a 120 foot thingy?
I have. I've got a feat, haven't I?
I don't know.
Reach spell.
Extend your spell's range. If your next action uses to cast a spell range, increase that spell's range by 30 feet.
So
1,
no, he is
2,
out of
3,
range.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's 65, 70 feet away.
Burning Hands doesn't stretch that far.
It's 15 feet.
Yeah,
15 feet, isn't it?
but Divine Lance.
I think it's got is it a 60 foot range? I've even got a special effect for it. Hello, no
Divine
one
Lance?
listening. Yeah, did you miss anything? We had serious technical problems, and the guys are sneaking up.
Divine Lance
into
does 30 feet, so that
is
would
it?
only double out to
Okay.
60. Yeah, afraid so. I can't get that guy. He's out of my my range.
Yep.
However, I can get this mushroom. This one here. Where it,
Get this
Which
one.
one?
This one.
Which one?
Yeah.
That one.
I can't see that one because it's behind a rock.
No, you can see that one.
Oh, I can see
Yeah,
that one.
You can see that.
But if I get it wrong,
It
then
will
I'm
have-
getting Ack and Variel.
And Bloomer.
We've been
And-
fine. We've been
and
a smooth organisation now. You'll be fine. Don't worry. And you've still got a hero point.
Oh, is this you zapping the other one?
I can't do the kind of damage that you guys can, though.
So I just read Dungeon Musings comment. I think rules is written you need to have at least one PC in the area of effect to get Burning Hands off. That may just be my players.
Well, that's what Ben has managed to do so far.
Yeah.
There's normally one of the players in there.
What do you mean normally one of the players is Variel? It's always Variel.
It's Marielle.
Pretty much, yeah.
And Barrow's going, go on, do it.
He knows what to do. He knows that he needs to hold someone in front of him.
Burn him, Rubric. Burn him.
Right, come on.
This is annoying because I can't really do.
Get
very
yourself in a
much.
good position for next round.
I
Yeah,
can
just
get
run
myself
up.
in a good position for next round. That is true.
Yeah. And if anyone comes up to you, you can Burning Hands them next turn, can't you?
I'm going to come to here. Are these rocks here? Are they like see through or not?
No,
see-through?
that's like you can't see beyond there. That's basically like a wall.
Cavern.
right. So
Yeah.
it also
You're
can't
too-
detect
I'm using
me through it.
limited
No, I
incarnate
understand.
techniques
I
to build
just
the.
wasn't sure whether
yeah,
this
no, that's cool.
screamer could detect my approach and go off anyway.
Yes, it can. So you'll need to make a stealth roll.
Right, well, I won't do that then. I'll stay where I was and I will blow this guy up because I can do that.
Blow
So,
that guy. Which one are you shooting?
sorry, this one.
And what are you using to do that?
I'm going to use a divine lance because
I am going to give you a little hint here and say they are not creatures
no,
with
they're
an
not, are they?
alignment.
So yeah, divine lance works on creatures. In that case, I'm going to divine lance this chap
Cool.
because I can do that from here.
Yes, you can.
So,
This guy.
spell attack.
Oh no, that's the wrong one.
Nice.
Blammo! And that's a chaotic divine lance.
Wasn't
You
that
see that?
Ariel?
You see that?
Can you make it go backwards?
I made a so he's got a rocket booster. Yeah. I've made a few
And I do it
FX
again. I
buttons.
missed it.
Oh, you missed
Sorry,
it.
I missed it. Do it again.
Come on, here we go.
Yeah!
It's Ariel.
It's
Didn't hit
definitely me.
Variel. I got 22. That's enough to hit Hobgoblin.
That is. Are you using chaotic? Yeah.
I am using chaotic because
I'm
I
not
know that
changing the
they
colour
are
of it
lawful.
right now.
That's okay. So,
I think it's quite
damage
good.
of the chosen alignment type equal to 1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Well, my spellcasting ability modifier is charisma, so that's +4.
Nice.
So it's d4 plus 4.
Nice.
So,
Rocket powered bugbears.
kapow!
So 6 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. Boom! The chaotic warping energy fires out from your hands, and although it's called a lance, when you call upon chaotic powers, there's slightly less of a straight line than
Yeah, I'm
like
getting
lawful power.
Bit of a pinkish noise marine vibe from
cool.
a chaotic lance.
Yeah. Oh
Do you
dear.
think they know we're here?
Yeah. That does illuminate most of the chamber, and where are we? This shrieker
I didn't even see that one.
goes off because it's. Oh no! Hang on.
No one's near. No one's within 10 feet.
Light sets them off as
sets
well.
them off. A
But I
creature or
don't know
light
that
source-
anyway, so-
no, within 10 feet. Sorry.
Ah.
So that won't be within 10 feet because that's 1, 2, 3, 20 feet away. So that's fine.
I don't want to point out that one that just got highlighted. Yeah, that it would have gone past.
Oh yes, that.
Or indeed that one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. Okay, right. So we've got two shriekers go off.
Everyone's sneaking around.
So.
And Rupert just says, "Oh,
It was Axe idea.
What?
So we get a screech and a screech. So we will need Ak and Variel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you're all.
I think I'm in
1,
30
2,
feet,
3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6. You're all in 30 feet of both of them. So we'll have 2 fortitude saves from everyone.
Oh!
You're looking for DC 16.
I was trying to see if I could wangle it as a poison, but it's definitely not a poison.
Oh, Variel's fine.
Oh,
Oh, Ak. Oh, dear.
11. I rolled a 1. God, that's better.
Yep. And boom, a second one.
Oh, we get 2. Oh,
Yeah, because there's 2 of them.
I can't go. Oh yeah, I've got 2 ears. I go deaf twice, can't I? Brilliant.
It's like you're flying a Vulcan.
I got one of them.
Right. The Hobgoblin. Right. How many? Oh, let's have a fortitude save for Hobgoblin. Oh, that's bad. And another one. Oh, that's all right. So.
And the bugbear. He gets
Boomer's
twice.
just carefully disarmed 2 of them, and Rubrik's straight up next to him, just flashbulbs the whole cavern.
Just doing my job, man.
Fantastic. It's an oracle. They're an oracle. Crazy mofos. Right. Failed the first one. failed. The second one, oh dear, Bugbear's taking 2d6 points damage and has to make 2 checks. I'm going to make those checks right now to see if it was just... Oh, he's dropped the rope. Okay.
Yeah.
There's like a... the rope is tied off behind on a rock, but the careful descent has now turned into a furious express elevator from hell going down. Right, so splash. Okay, so if you failed the first roll, you'll take full damage from this. If you pass, you take half. Rounded up. So everyone takes 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Typical, because I failed the second one and passed the first one.
Where's me?
I failed the first. That's good.
Oh, I didn't reset me health.
And what's the
from last
second one?
time.
I'll do it all as one. And so take half. Is that rounded down or up?
Rounded. Oh, it's always in my favour, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're the
Oh,
GM.
hello. Yep, sorry, we've got a Go Team Shriekers from Dungeon Musings. But from Please Forever 1974, we have a hashtag rubric. So rubric,
Yes!
thank you, Please Forever.
Thank you.
Spending
I
your
will-
Garblag groats.
I will take that bad boy.
Yes, excellent.
Right, so I better re-roll my... What kind of save was it?
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
Sorry, was that second one rounding up or down, Pete?
Up.
Sorry for wasting that lovely re-roll that you gave me.
Stayed in my health.
Oh, we're doing so well on re-rolls still then.
Oh
We'd
dear.
had a great success for once.
Oh dear.
Time to take a level
Sorry.
in divination, wizard.
My wonderful wife made me a hot chocolate in case I was cold this evening.
Oh.
Look at that. And now I'll go back onto the bourbon and Coke. With Coke, so I don't get too crazy. Otherwise, there'd be 30 hobgoblins coming in to fight you. Okay, right. So that is the first surprise round of combat. Okay. Right. Here we go. Bear with me. Right. So.
At least we got 10 rounds now in which we can do whatever the bloody hell we like with neither of those shriekers going off.
Okay. The
Silver linings.
I'm helping.
okay. So this dude, the sergeant at the back here, draws sword and shield and moves behind the fire. Thinking that he's got, it's hard for you to get into close combat with him then.
Welcome to my playground.
He's trying to be tactical. Next, we
Leaving all his
have
mates.
Purple Soldier down here, who's got bow and arrow.
Who we not really noticed until now.
You've not
and now
really
he's-
been bothered about.
Oh, I wish
1, 2,
he'd come
3,
charging
4,
through and got
5.
those other two that other shrieker off.
Oh no, not there. go,
It's a bit close.
go back there.
What about that one?
No, he went through the.
Oh, okay.
He went through the little, the nice archway. You have to imagine that these archways meet the roof of the cavern. Okay. Obviously, we can't have a roof on there, otherwise we won't be able to see everything. And he's got bow and arrow in hand, so he looks across this cavern and is going to fire at once at Rubric and then once at Boomer. However, I just need to check the status of his dark vision, or because remember,
I think it's 60 feet, isn't it? And black and
Yeah.
white.
which would be okay.
Yeah.
He's got dark vision. Yep. Okay, so that's fine. So it's going to attack you. First shot is going to be against Rubric because you're closer, for no particular reason.
And a bit
Other
more
than that.
obvious, I suppose.
Yeah, and you just went.
You're where the flame came from.
Hadouken.
Oh, whoa, no, that doesn't hit me.
Nah.
No, that's a miss.
No.
And the second shot. Oh, -5, so that's a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
On Boomer.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay, so that's 5 points of piercing damage.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, unfortunately, it's not like arrows. I thought that they would make like I want a special effect that's like an arrow. You know, I thought that would be quite easy. The closest thing I've got to is like machine gun fire kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
don't rub it in, Pete.
I've made you a bomb explosion. Don't worry, Boomer. Right. Okay. So next it is Boomer.
I've just been shot, so I'm not happy about that.
Revenge o'clock.
Only I had a
Fire
poison
bombing.
ready.
That makes it much harder for him to concentrate on shooting people.
What, a bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do, shouldn't it?
Well, I can
Okay.
move up to this one. That way I'm also still close to Ack. 2,
Mhm.
3, 4,
I
and
like-
then he's...
I like that. That is always in your mind. Like, don't get too far from Ack. Need the
Well,
barbarian.
I'm
nearby.
like the party healer. I have to be close to Ack in case he gets into
It's
trouble.
true.
That's,
It's
that's
true.
true. Of course, of course.
Very thoughtful, thank you.
Yes, logical. Okay, so
And he's 20 foot away, so I'm going to throw a bomb at him. I've
okie
pre-prepared.
dokie.
I'm
What have
gonna
you prepared? Sorry, for our viewers, what have you prepared in your concoctions today?
We got loads. So I've actually got 4 of my healing potions. I've got
Mhm.
2 alchemical fires and 2 acid flasks. I've
Ooh.
got 2 reagents free, so I can turn them
For
into
like-
anything I want on the fly.
But on the fly, it's only one thing, isn't it? Or is
Yes,
it 2 things?
so it doesn't turn into it, and it's into 1, and it has to
Okay.
be used immediately. So I can't make
Ah, right,
one
okay.
bomb and
And
then
then
use it
hold it.
next round. You've
Okay.
got to make it and throw it.
Okay. Cool.
Um,
So you're going to chuck a fire?
I might go for a new one. I might throw my acid flask out.
Yeah. Throw an
Oh,
acid flask.
I haven't
at
got a green macro ready. Hang on. I'm going to write a macro. Let's add a macro.
Good. Actually, wait. How long does it take? Well,
Not
this
long.
the time it takes
Not
you
long.
to roll
live
to hit
editing.
him. If you roll to hit him,
Let me get my character
No.
sheet up. I actually set up the acid flask, so I don't know if the damage roll will be done calculated properly. So this only does 1 damage, but then it does 1d6 persistent damage.
Andy has to start singing randomly.
Okay, you will have to remind me of that
Persistent.
damage, persistent damage.
Yeah, Ben.
Because I
definitely
forget
will.
stuff like that, but yeah, on your turn, remind me. Okay, so what are you
I
doing?
got-
Acid
Gotta
flask.
hit him first.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay, cool.
I think that's missed.
Well, one thing I forgot to say is at 10:15, you all got another hero point.
Woohoo.
Also,
Oh,
would that not hit
okay.
him anyway? Because even if it goes on his armor, it's still spraying him.
Oh,
with
he would
acid.
still
he
he
would
would
get
still
the
take splash
persistent,
damage.
yeah.
He wouldn't take the persistent if
Oh, hang on,
miss.
hang on.
Hey!
Oh,
Did it work?
I had my character sheet up. Didn't see
It did work, yes.
Yay! Sorry. Okay, I'll spend my hero point for a reroll on that. Come on, acid flask. Nope, worse.
Oh,
We're back on form. But he takes 1 splash damage because although it doesn't hit him, it doesn't critically miss. So he takes 1 damage.
okay.
And
Does he take any persistent or anything? Just
Not from
okay.
a miss.
Okay. So your
how fast
acid
is splash
flask.
damage?
Sorry.
How fast is splash damage?
How far? It's like the adjacent squares. It's the rules when
Okay.
you throw a bomb. If you miss your target, they still take a splash. Well, the person you aimed at takes a splash. It doesn't splash
Okay.
anyone else.
Dungeon Musings has pointed out we can add a token, and we do add little things, but in the heat of the battle, sometimes I forget about these things. Oh, hang on, I just remembered.
Oh, battle music.
That's not going to affect your streaming, is it?
That's
Yeah,
hopefully
'cause
that's
it'll be
not
coming
too
from
loud.
Roll20, not from Pete's shed.
Let us know if you can hear the music, please.
Yeah, I put it on loop.
That's- I noticed that
That's my acid
Alden
debut.
liked the idea of random singing.
Um,
Sing once again with me.
Oh God! Right,
got another action, haven't I?
you have got another action. Throw
Just
another
have this
bomb.
image of Boomer making and throwing a flask on the go. You must have one of those like little Coke dispensers you get in pubs. Which just holds the flask, and presses different buttons, and it squirts a bit of
It's
each
got a
in
soda
and
stream with
gives it
some
a-
gunpowder in it.
gives it a
Post
little
mix
shake. and just
explosives.
No.
I think it's a bit more chemistry than that, and you pour your
I can hear the
chemicals together and
sounds.
then lob them.
Thank you,
Natural
that has a
one.
man. Oh
Missed.
dear.
So no, Boomer's
So-
done.
So that's just a complete miss, isn't
Too
it?
hurt from the arrow. He's gone running up and he's
Okay.
just thrown his aim wildly off.
Oh dear. Right, poor old Boomer. Right, next.
Still scratching his head about Rubric.
Yeah.
basically,
Eggle's here.
firing-
Hey, Eggle.
firing
Right.
a great big
Eggle.
lightning bolt. at someone.
Variel. Oh dear.
I'm not very good,
That's-
am I?
That's a miss. You can use your hero point to
yeah,
reroll?
Yeah, I'll use the hero point.
Oh!
Max
That is good.
damage as well.
Max damage. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Bosh. Right. So your longsword swings and goes straight through his gut. Blood and gore kind of spilling out on the floor, and he drops his sword and shield on his back, sword on his belt. His bow and arrow drop to the floor, clattering down. And in front of you, you see a bugbear letting with a rope going. It's getting like rope burn on his shoulders. It's kind of whipping past.
Okay.
You've got 2 more actions.
Yeah. I shall charge the bugbear. Because
Oh,
I
you're going to do a
that.
sudden charge?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do it. I'll sudden charge him. Bosh. Into the bugbear.
Which square are you in there?
I'll go into that one. Because that means I'm less likely to be thrown down the pit.
Okay. Cool.
Good thinking.
Yes. Excellent. Okay. So you charge, sudden charge into combat.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, so this is -5, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a hit. I'm not sure if bugbears get reactions. Hang on. Let me just check I can't whack a shield up. Oh no, he's got nothing in his hands anyway, because he's been busy.
He's got the
Oh,
rope,
the
hasn't
Yes, he's been busy doing the rope. So you fill your bits. How much damage is it? 6. Okay, 6 points of damage. It's starting to look a bit hurt from your experienced warrior eye. Anything else?
That's me done.
Okay, cool.
That's all my 3 actions.
So it's his go. The
Yeah.
bugbear turns around. Intruders! What the fuck did you come from? And like the rope kind of goes out of his mind, and he pulls the bastard sword off his back, which takes 1 action, and then swings at you. I realise I'm in my shed at the end of the garden, and it's like the middle of the night, and people around my house are probably wondering what the hell is going on in my garden. Right, here we go. So he's going to swing his bastard sword at you. It's like he's going to have another go. -5 to this one. 15.
Oh, clang.
Cling, cling off your fancy new half plate, which you've just recently polished.
Yeah. That wouldn't have actually hit me anyway.
No, I mean that was the
Yeah.
the
Even
flavour.
without the minus.
Wait,
Flavor
how's the
Flav.
bugbear doing that?
He just did 2 attacks.
Yeah,
He
but
drew his sword.
the bugbear's all the way over here.
No, I'm next to the bugbear.
The hobgoblin's behind the fire.
Yeah, but where? But
Variel's standing next to the bugbear.
Is your map not updated?
my map's not updated.
Variel is here.
Let me update my map. Never mind.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just updating Roll20. I
Okay.
shall be back with you momentarily.
No worries.
Sorry, I was confused as to how the bugbear was doing that when, as far as I could tell, he was still stood next to the hole.
He is.
He is next
It's
to the
Variel
hole.
moved.
So
Variel's
Variel
moved next
moved
to
to
the
the
way.
bugbear.
Oh, okay, Variel moved to him.
Yes,
I
yes.
couldn't see
Yeah,
that either.
base. That's all normal, Pete. Yes. Okay. Right. So sorry. Hang on.
You keep going. It's ages till my go.
I am.
Don't worry about me.
I need a. Hang on. Bear with me. I'm doing unseen things. Yeah, that's cool.
Unspeakable things.
In your shed at night in the garden.
Another bugbear appears through the archway.
Dun, dun,
Oh.
dun.
Bastard sword in hand. Oh, what the fuck is going on out here?
Bugbears,
Well,
more like
actually,
bug swears.
I was just telling your friend we're going to kill you all.
I must say they have terrible diction.
Okay. Right, and then. Sorry,
Villain
the
attack.
viewers are seeing what's going on, but the players won't be able to.
Or the 487 goblin army yomping down there.
Where's that pint of whiskey that he's drinking? He did threaten us with 37 bugbears, didn't he?
Hey,
Yeah, he
what
did.
can I say? We've got to end this campaign somehow. TPK. No.
It's fine. If they're coming through that door, we'll just take them one by
I've
one.
only ever done it once. Okay. Ack. It is your go.
Well, he's turned up, but I'm going to do what I want to do now because I just want to do it. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 3. I'm going to attack Dag. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then I want to shoulder the bugbear into the hole.
Okay, you're going to try and do a shove.
Yep, I'm going to try and do a shove the
Okay.
bugbear into the hole. Because,
Right.
It needs
it's
to
a
be done.
test of strength and manliness. I want to push him into a hole.
Pathfinder! Okay, right, bear with me 1 second while I just go to the very good index in the back of this book as we were discussing earlier on and see if I can find shove, skill action, push a creature, athletics, page 243. Look at that. Very, very useful book. Thank you, Paizo.
Exactly what I want to do. I want to charge in,
Okay.
like shouting and screaming, and then just shoulder charge him into the thing.
You have requirements. You have at least one hand free, and the target can't be more than one size larger than you, which is fine. And you actually count. Don't you count as one size larger for things like this from your?
No, I don't think so.
From your
might
giant
that
thing.
might be a bit
I
later
am-
on.
Yeah, that's a bit later.
Okay. You push an opponent away from you. Attempt an athletics check against your opponent's fortitude DC. Now, I tell you. Oh well, I'm not going to tell you what the DC is.
Well, I'll
gonna
make an athletics roll, and you
I'm
can
gonna
tell me what
show-
happens.
I'm going to show.
It better not have better fortitude than that. You might do though.
It's exactly what you needed to roll.
Yes!
Oh,
There we go.
I just shut the book. I was just astounded.
You
by
push
that.
your opponent back 5 feet. You can stride after it, but you must move the same distance and in the same direction. Oh, you should be okay because you were just
That's
sitting
fine,
to the
yeah.
hole.
Okay, so you run up and you're like, boom, and he just goes. He's swinging wildly at Variel like off balance, and you kind of come in under the armpit. Bosh is lifted off his feet.
Now, I had to have a hand free, so I've got a two-handed axe.
Yeah, but that's fine because you can run.
That's fine.
You can hold it in one hand as you move.
Okay,
I'm not-
cool.
I'm-
We'll go with that.
If you were like fighting, if you'd just done an attack, I would say you were, this round. If you'd done an attack and then tried to do a shove, I'd say you can't because you're wielding your weapon. But you moved, so you're fine. So you moved, you shoved him, got
The
into the
narrator
armpit,
running with it.
and he went fell backwards down the hole. And you hear a kind of scratching like nails on the rock, and then you hear a like distant.
Then a meow at the end.
And for now, no. Ack, actually make a perception roll.
It's for the meow.
Dungeon
And if
musings.
you can work
guys
out
are
how
making
deep
me
the
want
hole
to
is
run
based on the
PF2
screen.
again.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I'd have to count what?
Cool.
More than 2? I can't hold all my fingers up. It's difficult.
Drums in the deep. Okay, so you push him down the hole, and he goes down the hole. Do you want to take? You can move up that 5 foot if you want to, where he was. If you want to step there for free. But I think this is the. up to you.
No, I'm not actually. Oh,
Or are you going to stay there to deal with the other bugbear?
Actually, I'm going to stay there to deal with the other bugbear.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Whack him back. That's cool.
So I don't want the next bugbear to charge after me and just push me in the back, and I go following them down.
That's a good idea.
You could do the Sherlock Holmes thing, just grab him and take him down with you.
I know what the next session would be then. Okay, so awesome. Ak, have a hero point. That was a really cool maneuver,
That's very cool.
and I think that's worthy of a hero point. So there you go. Okay, cool. So the bugbear's like, and how many more actions have you got, Ak, or is that you done?
One, and after that, I think I'm just so excited, I'm gonna rage.
Brilliant. Yeah.
That's just, it's just the best feeling. So I'll
That's
take
right.
them all on, all of them.
If that's what you can do when you're not raged.
I do like the idea
serious
of
shit.
rage being inspired by other things, so it's not just like grr, man angry,
Yeah,
but other forms
like
of rage.
It's like an adrenaline or like an excitement or
Like a calm rage must be awesome. Total laser focus. You just shed
Psychopath.
ethics and morals and all of those
Yeah.
things and just get the job done.
get that job done. Right. Speaking of psychopaths,
Getting the job done
Rubric.
and psychopaths, yes.
Your go. Rubric, make a perception roll.
Oh, my character's gone. Oh, of course, I refreshed.
Rubric, can you see I have cunningly hid myself behind Act so you can't zap me with your flame?
Happy
Perception
rage.
roll. That's my spells page. Come
Bring
on.
bring
Come
that
on,
cone of
Rubric.
Come
fire.
on. Professional Roll20 experts here on Garblag Games.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might
You
be the
can-
highest perception roll I've ever made.
You can see the mess you made.
You can hear footsteps from here. Did you see that?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's just begging for it, really, isn't it?
But
I
no
mean,
one, just Rubric.
I'm going to go, ha! Burning hands.
Okay, you're going to go there.
Yeah.
Which square are you in? Sorry,
This
slightly.
one here.
So that one there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hang on. Bear with me. When you step there, you see a hobgoblin. By the way, just in case you were wondering, all of these bad guys are wearing the Braktagar uniforms. Just in case you hadn't thought that anyway. I was just double checking. Cool. Okay, so you can see. Are you doing an extended? No, it's not an attack roll.
No, I know. I don't know why it's set up to do it that way.
Oh,
That's just me demonstrating that I'm doing burning hands. I will make the.
hang on.
It's not an attack roll at all.
I'll demonstrate that you're doing burning hands.
Oh. Whoosh.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Straight down the tunnel.
Oh, it didn't.
And
Didn't actually show on
that's-
mine. Hang on.
It didn't show on my
It showed on mine.
Yeah, I
There it
saw
is. Now I
It's
can see
very
it.
impressive.
No, it's not showing on mine, and that's what the viewers can see.
I
So
can
I need to
see.
do it again.
And there's extra range on that.
There's a
as well.
fiery. Oh, there you go.
That
Oh,
was
that looks
cool.
wicked.
Because of my reach spell feat, it's a 60-foot
Nice.
burning hands.
45. Because it's
45.
15 feet, and it gives
Oh,
you
yeah.
plus 30.
Yes, sorry, 45 feet of burning hands. All up in his business. How much damage does burning hands do? Burning hands does 2d6 fire damage.
Oh,
Let me
nice.
roll that. Do.
Oh,
Nice.
not bad.
Kablabo!
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Excellent. And he's like, he's kind of singed. He's like patting at his clothes, and he's holding a bow and arrow.
It's just
At which
holding a
point he's
charred bit of wood.
Yeah. Okay. So, anything else, Rubric? Oh, I suppose that's 2 actions, isn't it? Burning hands.
There's 2 actions for the burning
Okay.
hands and 1 for the move.
Okay.
I mean, if I could spend the rest of my movement at the end, but I can't because that's outrageous cheating.
I think you.
Because I only moved like from here, didn't I?
I think
Is
you
that enough
can.
for me to do a step, burn, step back again?
you do an action, then your next action, don't you? So
Yeah,
one
I
action
think
is
okay.
moved.
Your
We'll
action's
just
the
leave it.
move.
We'll leave it. We'll leave it as it is.
Leave it as is. Yeah.
Okay. So next is Red Soldier. Geezer, you just burnt.
Yeah.
He is not happy.
I shouldn't imagine he is.
What's one?
Shouldn't have tried sneaking up on us, should he? Cheeky so-and-so.
So he's
Did he-
actually
did he-
going to step backwards and shoot you.
Is there a chance that all his the fletch on his arrows burns because it's feathers?
It's not a persistent effect.
If there was persistent damage, I'd warrant a roll. But it's
Yeah.
just like a, and he's like flapping away, taking heat and fire damage. But yeah, okay. So he's going to shoot. Where are we? It's, those kind of things are a bit difficult to judge sometimes. So, but yeah, if persistent damage
Plus
is a
the fire will have
handy-
hit him from the front, and the arrows will be behind him or on his belt or something.
But persistent damage is a handy thing to have that you can say, oh, he's
Yeah.
actually on fire.
If
Right.
I'd hit him with the burning aura as well,
Yeah,
that
definitely.
might have been a different story. But the burning aura needs to be closer.
What is your armor class?
My armor class is.
It's not 21, baby.
Well,
It's
that's
not 21. That is true.
But you take 1 point of damage.
Arg.
There's
the
an arrow,
pain.
so shoo, slices past your shoulder and like, ah.
Right, my armor class is 17 for future
Okay,
reference.
cool. Well, he's going to shoot at you again. I don't know why I closed that, because that's what I needed. And we will shoot again. Here we go. 3 damage. Another arrow slices your other shoulder. This time, he's having to shoot between the rocky walls. He hits you twice. Not as hard as you hit him.
Not as hard as I'm going to hit him in the next turn either.
No, true.
Cheeky so-and-so.
Okay, next. It is the sergeant. He steps round the fire into hand-to-hand combat with Variel.
Everybody's got their own goblin.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh.
It has kind of turned out like that, hasn't it?
It's dual o'clock.
Yeah. It's like Star Trek Insurrection, where 5 people turn up and 5 drones fly around, and they all. It's a really crap scene. Sorry. Anyway, right. So this hobgoblin is going to swing at you. So as I said, the sergeant is an elite hobgoblin, and what that means is he gets +2 to armor class, attack bonus, DCs, basically +2 to everything. I think I've put it on his armor class, but this attack will be at +2 because I'm just using the hobgoblin character sheet I've set up. 18.
You need 22.
So I didn't change his armor class. 22.
It's 20 basic and 2 with a shield.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay, that's 1 attack, so he's going to attack you again. Where are we? Here we go. -5 on that one.
Or +2, -3, but yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't cutting the mustard.
Ain't cutting the mustard, so he steps around and he's like, you fuckers, you're going to die. Come on, elf. He does seem to be slightly more skilled, and you do have to sort of duck and weave a bit more. But he's off the mark. Maybe he's sort of intimidated by the fact that you just pushed his big bugbear. Your mate just pushed his big bugbear down a hole. Right, next we have the soldier down here, Boomer, and he is going to actually
Miss.
move back to the archway to get behind the archway and have light cover with a +2 to his armor class, and he's going to shoot at you. Here we go.
Miss.
Miss.
Pray for Boomer.
Ah!
He misses.
I want to have villain points. I think that would be good.
Are we going to
okay.
have one of these inept combats where no one can hit each
And
other?
the
Everyone
and
just
the-
whiffs at each other
yeah.
for an hour.
Boomer
First
runs
edition
out of things
Warhammer
to
Fantasy
throw,
Roleplay.
he runs out of ammo.
Okay, and he's going to shoot you again with
Leon,
-5.
get this dude right here. Hit the mushroom.
Oh, -5 to 21. That will
Good,
hit,
because
I think.
otherwise that was a crit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So 2 points of damage.
On 1d10, that's pretty lucky.
No, that's deadly. If they get a crit, it adds a d10.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like piercing, like.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So that was his go. Boomer, your go. There's little jewels going on around the map.
Right. Bastard.
Mushroom. Throw stuff at the mushroom.
If I can hit the mushroom, I can hit him.
Yeah, I know, but you can hit him as well.
But
Ah.
I'll aim for him first, I think.
That's good thinking because the mushroom's easier to hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you could also then, so if you do that,
Sorry,
you
did
could
this
move
one
him to
go
there.
off?
Couldn't you?
Did that mushroom go off already?
Yeah. Yeah.
That one did.
The 2 around that archway went off.
Okay.
No, actually, that one hasn't.
That one hasn't.
Yeah.
No.
That one
No,
hasn't.
it
No.
hasn't. No, it hasn't. No.
It was
Oh.
that
Oh
one
no, sorry, it was the other side, wasn't
that
it?
one.
Yeah.
that went
So-
off.
Okay.
This
You can just
one.
move, like if you can move to
And this
there.
one alive.
You know, that's fine. Yeah.
So am I 4
Yeah,
away from him or
You're
5
fine.
away?
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I think I need to be 1 closer there.
Okay.
Oh, what have I opened? Edit token. No, I didn't want that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're now in bomb throwing range.
Okay, Alchemist Fire. Let's go for one of those.
Cool.
Where's my
Here
fire?
we
Where's
go.
my fire? Where's my fire?
Oh, excellent. So
Nice.
he had +2 to his armor class because he's in cover, making it 20. So you hit.
Boom.
Did that happen?
Oh, wow.
Not for my viewers, it didn't. It's like really slow. It's like catching up. My internet down. There we go. Cool. Okay. So 6 points of damage
Yes. And 1 persistent fire.
and 1 persistent fire. So let's give him a little marker of that flame that we had before. Okay, cool. Right. Excellent.
Oh, and the 1 splash. Sorry.
Oh, and the
So
1 splash. Yes,
7,
of course.
and then 1 persistent at the end of his round.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Oh,
So that was-
and last action.
Yep.
Yeah, can I try and skitter a rock across at this mushroom, please?
Of course.
You're now within its range, though. Just. Isn't it
Yeah,
nice?
but I'm a crazy alchemist.
Okay. That's fine.
Can I just find a rock nearby?
Oh,
or
yeah,
something, or-
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
You could chuck a coin at it or something, you know.
Okay.
You know.
To be fair, I've got 4 daggers. I could just chuck one of my daggers.
Kill it.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's outside of my 20-foot range. So I'm a -2 and then the -5. So
You hit.
18 minus. Cool.
Yeah. Excellent. So there's like a screech and like, oh, you feel it. Make a fortitude save
Yeah, I'm crazy goblin.
And
I'm
let's get
fine.
this
Gonna
hobgoblin.
pass this.
to make his fortitude save. Oh, he
17.
Oh, where is it?
What was the
It's
damage?
a
Was it?
DC 16.
Yeah.
So you pass and the hobgoblin fails.
So I take
So-
half.
Yep. And let's roll the damage. 1d6.
Boom.
1 point of damage. You both take
Just a
1
little
point of
one,
damage.
that one.
Boom is done.
Okay,
Bariel.
cool. Bariel. The sergeant stepped up to you, toe to toe, sword and shield.
I'll use my
On the fire.
my hero point.
You're going to use your hero point.
Yeah, because I got 2. I'll use the hero point to reroll.
Oh, sorry, you rolled.
Oh, because you already made your roll.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
missed it.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
hear
rolled.
the
Yeah.
I didn't hear the whoop.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that
I'll do.
is a hit. So you strike him. 5 points of damage. This guy seems sort of brawnier and beefier, slightly, than a regular hobgoblin. But you slash him. Action 2.
Yeah. No, I missed.
Oh. Okay. Any more actions?
No, I shall step away.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I shall step.
Good idea. Form ranks with Ack.
Well, it's
Okay.
more. I'm not going to hit him with -10, and it means he doesn't get to
Absolutely.
attack me.
Absolutely. Cool. Okay. So next it is Yellow Bugbear. He is going to move forward and attack Ack. Funnily enough, here we go. Bugbear. Let's get back on the roller. Bastard sword. Swing and a miss. He's going to swing again. Oh, 14 damage. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? If only I had villain points. Maybe I could get 2,000 Garblag Groats for a villain point going on. Anyway.
You should just do 1,000.
No,
just be
it's a bit harsh.
About for every 1,000 YouTube
If people want to
views.
use that, YouTubers want to use the watchers want to use the rerolls to the monsters. Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, here you heard it from one of the players. There you
I
go.
should be able to.
Okay, cool. So the bugbear steps in and waff, waff, and you're like, raging and drooling.
You killed my brother. Die.
Hack, you really shouldn't have encouraged the audience to want rerolls for the monsters. It's a really popular idea on
I'd
YouTube.
do it. Hell yeah. They're all evil bastards. Okay, right. So
Gonna get
Bingo! That's 38 damage.
Oh, fuck.
Bang!
hang on, sorry. We'll keep that going, but bear with me one moment. I have someone who's acting just before you, Ack. Someone steps forward there. Oh no, hang on.
It's going to come crawling out the hole.
Rubric. Another hobgoblin steps up in front of the one that just shot at you.
This is
He
really
would
good.
still have been in range of my burning hands as well.
We're
was further-
protecting
further-
Rubric really,
further
really
back.
well right now.
Ah, okay.
yeah,
enough.
yeah, just
Yeah.
like
You know,
two archers going choo choo choo.
come at me, mate.
I just woke my dog up clapping.
1v1 me.
How many people just gave me a re-roll? No, you're all on YouTube. It doesn't count. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, here we go. Short bow. Ah, the arrow sails past you, and the second one. Ah, another one sails past you.
Oh, they're rubbish.
It's got dark, and they're shooting through a narrow corridor. Okay, sorry. Now
At
the
a man
triumph-
who is the living incarnation of a man and or woman, who is the living incarnation of flame.
Indeed. And now, hey, Axe, sorry. I had to take that moment away from you. Critical hit, 28, and you did 19, so that's 38 points of damage on that bugbear.
What bugbear?
Just
The
people-
bugbear runs up to you, swings his sword twice, and leaves itself open, and you just wedge your axe through its ribs into its heart. You don't quite cut it in half, but the shower of blood that sprays out over Variel is impressive. And you pull your axe out, and his body like yawns like that, and then drops to the floor.
Simon's
as
covered
the
in
top
blood.
half is,
Simon's covered in blood.
Pulls it over.
Simon's often covered in blood.
So that bugbear is dead.
Do you remember
Sorry.
season 1 of Flint and Steel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You were covered in something by the end of every
Well,
session.
it was all seasons that Alvin was in of Flint and Steel.
Yeah.
Just random blood spraying across chambers and things. Oh, hello. Axe stepped up. And he's having another go.
-5. I
Minus-
still think that's good enough.
That is good enough. You've hit him for
20 points of
20
damage.
points of damage. Jesus. Oh my lord. Okay, you step up and you take a huge swing and
It might be 21. I think I've got sweeping on my axe, so I think sweep gives me an extra point when on subsequent.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? It does.
So 21 points of damage.
Okay, 21 points of damage. Okay, you step up. You've chopped that guy like in his body. You swing your axe around your head, and you're like, smash into the sergeant, and he's like, blood sprays out. And as you kind of reel back from the blow, he's still standing, and he like looks at you like. Actually, hang on. He's a hobgoblin. He can use a reaction to raise his shield. It wasn't ready. It wasn't raised to begin with, so he can't do a shield block. Okay, cool. So
Is that 59 points of damage Ack has just done?
yes,
in one-
more than
one-
all of you in the last 3 sessions. And Dungeon Musings has put, "Rest in peace, Patrick the Bugbear. We hardly knew you." And then Iwawa said, 38 damage, like being hit by a truck or a half-orc driving a truck. Absolutely
Hey,
fantastic.
truck-based combat is my thing.
Very true. Very true. Right, Rubric. Speaking of Ben, over to Rubric. There are now 2 hobgoblins in this very narrow corridor in front of you.
Right. Well, I was going to do something different, but let's stick with the classics, and they can have another burning hands right down that corridor at them.
Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Let's see if I can get it on the screen.
Yeah.
I think there's just a delay on my screen.
No, I don't have to roll to hit with that. They have to roll to not be hit by that.
They get dodge roll then. How does it work?
They get a read it from the
Save.
spell.
Burning hands.
Ah, there you go. I have to click off the thing.
Shouts of flame rush from your hands. They have to make a basic reflex save.
Basic reflex save. What's your
Spell DC is 18.
18.
Yeah, come at me, fam.
Reflex isn't bad. Is their better save, to be fair. Fail. Oh, second one passed. So red passed, blue failed.
Oh, the one
So-
behind used the one in front of the shield.
Yeah, it's like he's doing a Variel tactic.
Yeah, they're learning.
Okay, so 8 points of damage. So the front guy takes all 8 points, and the guy behind him takes 4 points.
He's learnt from the previous round.
Yeah, yes, he has. It's like shit. But yeah, you stick your burning hands, fire down this corridor, fills the corridor with beautiful flame.
And then I'm going to come and stand
That's
over
a good
here.
idea. That's a
No, you already set those mushrooms off. You want to pick some different ones.
That's why I'm standing there.
brilliant. Okay,
That
cool.
means that they've already come past some mushrooms, cheeky so-and-sos.
When they come around the corner, you can threaten them with "Don't move, else I'll set them all off," and they'll not know they've all been set up already.
Okay. Next, it is a hobgoblin. Appears there and then steps into the chamber, bow and arrow in hand. Then it is the sergeant, who is like bleeding profusely from a huge. You're using your double-handed axe, aren't you, Ack? Yeah. This huge gash through his body, and he's like, "Ugh," and he's like, "Damn, half-orc, you're gonna die!" Ugh, swings at you. So he's at +2 to these rolls, but basically he's just gonna go for you now because he thinks he's bought it. So 16. No.
That's one off.
Oh, so close.
7, 3 off 9. No, and -8 to this next roll. Oh!
Nat 20.
Nat 20. 12 points of damage. He's like, "Gah, damn, and he looks at you. There's blood dripping out of his mouth. He's falling apart, but he stabs you with a vicious attack. Right. Then it's the soldier down here who is a bit worse for wear and a bit concerned.
Yeah, that's what you get when you mess with goblin alchemists.
Well, you're
Sorry.
throwing like
It's hard to be intimidating when Ack cuts people in half.
Well, no, but you are throwing like an acid explosion, a fire explosion, you know, and he's like taking all these hits and stuff. But he is going to move further away from you.
Oh. Coward.
To over here.
Coward!
and shoot at you. Goblin. Here we go. Short bow. It's a miss.
Nope.
Second one.
Miss.
Okay. 2 arrows streak past you, and you hear him shout a very, very obscene goblinoid curse at you. Something to do with elves. And it's your go, Boomer.
I need a quick GM ruling on this.
Okay.
Screamer distance is 30 feet.
Yes.
Is that goblin within 30 feet of this one? It's 6 squares, but there's diagonals involved.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step to here.
Well, just set it off.
Yep. Well, actually, I'm going to step through, so I'm actually going to end up moving longer. But 1, 2, that's the path I'm going to do.
So you're gonna like
3.
moving through like boom, on the head of the mushroom.
Just as I go, I'm going to set it off. Yeah.
Okay, where are you going to end up moving to? There. Okay, right. So you set it off. Fortitude save then, please, Mr.
I've just realised, Barry, I was going to have to do one as well. Sorry about it.
Everyone. It'll hit Ack, it'll hit the sergeant, it'll hit Rubric.
Oh, don't think I passed that one.
It's everyone.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6? No, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The
So
sergeant's in range.
No, he's not.
It's-
No,
He's
'cause-
within.
No, because if you count a straight line out.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's in this square. Yeah.
Oh, is it
1,
that one? Is
2,
Oh, I
3.
was hitting this one.
Oh, that one's. Oh, yes.
I already set this one off
sorry.
last time.
I'm looking at the wrong one. You're absolutely
Yep.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, everyone's got to make a. Yeah. Everyone's got to make a save. And I'll do. Okay. Well-
Rubric's built up an immunity.
Hug it. You look over. He's like cuddling one in the corner. Okay. So you all
This
passed
is what all the
apart
kids are
from
listening
Boomer.
to on Glorim.
Okay, so I'm going to do the soldier first. Failed, and the sergeant passed.
Oh,
Now
I would have loved it if I was the reason the
Here we
sergeant
go.
died.
Oh, that way.
He
we are going to
still might.
roll.
Kill the sergeant.
We're going to roll
Yeah, still
1d6.
might.
You might still get him.
We're going to roll
It's a high
1d6,
number.
and if you passed, you take half, and if you
Oh,
failed,
course.
Oh,
take
I didn't
full.
mean to do that again.
damage. So if you've passed, you take 3, and if you failed, you take 5. And Boomer, as you run past it, this thing lets out this screech, and the hobgoblin in front of you clutches his ears, and the sergeant collapses to the floor, blood pouring out of his ears and his eyes and his nose and his mouth, and he's like, ah! Scanner style, head explodes, drops to the floor. You killed the sergeant, Boomer.
Yeah.
Who else took some? I think everyone took a bit of damage from that, didn't they?
Yeah, I took my 5.
Okay. Whoa, right, Boomer. That was one action.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of damage dealt for one action.
Sped up with Ack doing all the damage.
Okay, everyone have another hero point.
Ooh. I think I'm just going to throw a dagger at him. Oh, no, I've got another bomb.
You
Yeah.
want to start
Alchemical fire.
dual wielding mushrooms?
Oh.
Did you say I got a hero point?
You
Yeah,
have
you
got a
did.
hero point.
No.
Oh. What one was that you were doing?
This is an alchemical fire, alchemist fire. That was my last one of those.
There you go. Just took a blast, but he only
Hang
takes
on,
what
hang
one?
on. Hashtag Boomer.
Oh, one splash.
Oh,
Kablamo.
oh! Someone just
Have another
paid
reroll.
1,000 Garblag Groats for you to get a reroll, Boomer. Critical hit!
Yay! Never had
Starts
that
to launch, she's
before.
like, oh no, and then adjust. Okay.
It hits the wall and just bounces off.
Yeah,
So-
ting, 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 lands in his hands. He's like, takes 16 points of damage, and he's dead. The Boomer's like taking everybody out for like in one round of combat. It's just like shrieker, bouncing bombs, everything. You're gonna turn around and like flick a M&M across the room and kill the guy at the back of the chamber.
No,
was-
my last action, I'm going to drink a healing potion.
Okay, you got a slow
Which
clap
is-
there,
Oh.
Leon, from no one listening on Twitch. Yeah. Oh, and
Wait.
the blast just
Thank
went
you
off
very
on
much.
my screen.
Boomer, did you turn around before that blast went off?
Oh,
No, cool guys don't look at
Cool
explosions.
guys don't look at
Yeah,
explosions.
Yeah, if it's a crit,
Sunglasses.
Boomer doesn't look at it.
brilliant.
Where
Oh,
is
such a good
how much
session.
Elixir of life minor 1d6 and bonuses +1. Cool. Okay. Is it backslash roll, forward slash roll? Forward slash roll. 1d6 +1. Oh, 6. Lovely stuff. Cool, I'm done. That was an elixir of life.
Oh yeah, yours is different. So a healing potion is actually 1d8, isn't it? Whereas yours is
Yeah.
1d6.
Yes.
Not 3d6.
No, it
That
is
was
actually
so
a
good.
misprint in the core
okay.
rulebook we found
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
I didn't get it wrong. It is a misprint.
Okay,
Is
cool.
that a cauldron mug you've got there, Ben?
Cool.
Nice.
Very cool. Okay,
It's got
Right.
little feet and everything.
Variel.
So do I know? Am I aware of that hobgoblin soldier at the back?
Well, he's come running into the room and everyone else is dead.
Okay.
So yeah. And I assume Rubric was like saying
Got a
something
couple of
about it.
arrows sticking out of
So-
him.
So
Never mind
I'll move,
saying anything about it. He's got arrows sticking out
Yeah.
of him.
I'll move round
Yep.
and then I'll charge him.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wah! Go for it. It's gonna be like crazy critical time again, isn't it?
Let's try that again, shall we?
Hero point.
Yeah.
Well, that's a hit, and you did 9 points of damage. He's dead. You run across the room and like, and he's like, you can see he's like crispy and burned, like his hair's gone, and then like his clothes are singed and smoking, and you're like, oh, strange. Yes, he drops dead.
That was my third action.
Okay. Right.
Just two
Next
charge.
is this guy. He can hear what's going on.
He can hear all his mates dying.
That's a shame. If only he couldn't hear, then his life could be filled with regret instead. He bursts in to attack this silly little wizard. Oh,
Right. Ak, it's your turn.
Well,
Would I have seen him run through that?
no, but I do know there's some in that direction.
You do know
Pete,
this.
did he manage to avoid those two screamers?
Oh, that's a good point. He needs a. Sorry, he did a stealth check on the way out, but he didn't do one on the way back.
Because him running.
Let's have a go. Let's do a
Yeah.
stealth. Let's do a stealth roll. Here we go.
Oh.
Yep.
Can we use our hero points to make him re-roll?
If you want to. Do you want
yeah,
me to?
yeah, I'll make
Yeah?
it a hero point to make
Yeah.
him re-roll the first
Okay,
one.
cool.
Or the second.
The
Second.
second one.
Yep.
He actually failed. It's harder for him because he's running. So
Well,
the
the
second
second
one, this one
Surely
here.
the second one should have already gone off because the bugbear ran.
No,
past it.
they snuck past it.
Oh, didn't-
I've been doing secret GM rolls for sneaking.
Yeah, yeah. It's
The
the
viewers
offstage,
will
offstage, it's offstage,
Offstage.
offstage stuff just goes as the GM wants.
Smoke and mirrors. The second one goes off. So Ak, you actually hear like a Screech.
Okay.
He needs to make a. Bear with me 1 second. He needs to make a Fortitude save. Bop, makes it. So roll 1d6. I've done that so many times.
Wow.
They're obviously
Okay.
juvenile screamers. That's
Yeah.
what the problem is.
Yeah. You're not in the
Okay,
deep dungeon yet.
So if I go, I'll go 1. I mean, I think there's stuff over there, and a screamer's gone off. So even in my rage, I'm going to charge over there. 1, 2, 3. Can I see him from here? Once I reach sort of there,
Yes, you
the
can.
doorway.
Through that.
3.
Yeah.
He's the only one I see, so I'll just keep charging him then.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Easily within.
Is that
The
a
double
sudden
move.
charge on the second?
Sudden charge,
okay.
a double move,
Cool.
and then a hit, basically.
Yep. Go for it. He is standing in a doorway as he's trying to get through this door. That's a miss.
That's not good enough. Okay, I'll use my other hero point.
Yep.
I think that's probably my. No, I've got one more left. So
Yep.
I'll use this. There we go.
Oh, that's a hit. So 15 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. He's running through the door, and as you come up behind him, you're just like, oh, your axe like goes in between his shoulder blades, and he falls flat on the floor in a kind of bloody, muddy smear in front of you, and you're like, ah.
Knock, knock.
So I can see through that door. Do I see any other hobgoblins? Any other enemies?
No, and you can't hear any other enemies in there either.
Well, I'll keep the charge going into sort of that room, and then sort of calm down if I don't see anybody, basically.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like any rooms there. Those 2 rooms look like a preparation area of the weapons rack, and the back one is has lots of bunks, kind of beds in there, like a kind of barracksy type thing.
Okay. Cool.
The structure looks fairly recently like dug out. So the walls are kind of bare. They haven't been finished with any kind of. I mean, they've made it fairly rectangular, but it's not like stone laid as much as the image looks like that. It's not stone laid. It's just kind of cut out. Like they've come in and dug out like some chambers, and put a couple of makeshift kind of doors in to try and section it off slightly. And you can see 2 other doors, one here and one here. Cool. Okay, well, we're going to drop out of combat because there are no more enemies for you to kill. And what I'm just going to zoom out slightly so our viewers can see a bit more of the map. Rubric straight over to the hole in the floor. Ak, you can see, I mean, you calmed down. We had a little rules clarification on the rage. You do lose the amount of temporary hit points you gained at the end of your rage. So your maximum and your current go down.
I didn't actually put them on at this
Oh,
combat,
no,
but fair enough.
fair,
For next
fair
time.
play.
So,
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not how I read the rules, but fair enough. If that's a clarification.
Yeah. Cool. Right. So, Ak, you're in this chamber. There's various odds and sods of like soldier gear, a couple of bows, some quivers of arrows.
Is it Braktagar gear, or is it?
It looks like Braktagar gear.
Okay, so they're here, and I mean, could this be the stuff of the people we've seen, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like perhaps all the people in this area, in these caverns here, were bunking down in this space. It looks like sort of 7 to 9 people were bunking in this space. And there's kind of a table with a bit of food, you know, and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Right. The rest of you, I see, are kind of gathering around the large hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
going to
search the
cast
bugbear and
light
stuff.
on a stone and drop it down there and see how deep it is.
Okay. Sorry, Simon, what did you say Variel's doing?
Oh, I'm gonna search the 2 dead people.
Going to search through the 2 dead people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
one of them looked like he was a bit hard, a bit important.
The sergeant.
Yeah.
Yeah. He unfortunately, it doesn't look like he has anything more remarkable than his subordinates, other than he has 2 gold pieces on him in his pouch, and a small vial of something or other, which obviously he didn't have time to drink. But you don't know what it is. But you have a friend who might. Rubric, you cast light on a stone, a fairly decent sized, rock. Chuck it down the hole, and it's kind of and the rope is still there, so it's attached to like a stalagmite behind you, and it's kind of going down the hole. So there is a rope going down. As it goes down, you can see it drops. Maybe.
I'm quite clever, so I would like to try and work out how deep it is.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I'm also pretty clever, so
You're also pretty clever. Oh, let's have a clever off.
Can I get in on the clever off?
No.
Oh, unfortunately,
searching.
Axel's not in the room. He can't join in.
Yeah, step up and go. That's
It's like-
271 feet deep.
Well, in that case, Simon Charge should be able to take part because he is supernumerate.
Recalculate is yeah. Oh, if you want to pull on your ponytail, then you can join in. I think that's going to be let's just have an intelligence. 7 intelligence rolls. Oh,
So much for
Rubric.
being intelligent.
Oh, boomer.
I lost count as it was going down.
All of those years of firing your bow and knowing how far you've shot, that kind of thing.
I should look down the hole and say you're both wrong.
Yeah. So you chucks the rock down with a light, and it falls all the way down, and it hits. You hear it hit some sort of solid stone floor, not an earthen bed, but a solid stone floor.
That's a shame. I was aiming for the bugbear.
And next to it, though it's quite far away, you can see an unmoving form, and then something moves across the hole of light that you can see. Clearly, it's dropped into some sort of chamber. You can just see like a hole of light, and something moves across that. You think it's probably 120 to 150 feet deep. Variel steps up and says it's 150 feet deep.
Does anybody have a healing potion?
Gamer Master has donated $200.
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
You got a hidden potion, Spoomer?
On YouTube. Hello, Gamer Master. Thank you for joining us. I haven't had that before. Sorry. We'll check that out after the stream. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So, and no one listening said I'm halfway to giving the GM a reroll. So that's cool. Must have 500 groats. Okay. So, yes, you can see this movement down there, and it looks like this fully formed pit goes down to maybe a 20-foot clearance between the bottom of the hole and the ground. So you think the chamber might be 20 feet high. And as you're standing there or looking around it, you can see that the carvings, the little statues around the edge of this pit are
No.
garden gnomes fishing. No. Oh, it says rerolls are out of stock for me. Is that because you did one? Sorry, Smoobly Boobs. I'll investigate that after the stream. They are...
I might have used them all up.
They are skeletal figures. They are carved from stone, but they look like skulls. One is like a skeletal hand, and they are positioned around this thing. They have been placed there. They're not part of the original construct They have been placed around it.
What do I think they signify?
Do you have? Do you have religion? Is religion a skill? Is that a thing, or is it a cult?
It is a skill.
skill,
I have
yeah.
much more occult, and
You
I
can-
have a special occultism feat as well
Ooh.
called oddity identification,
Ooh.
which I feel may be appropriate.
Yep. Cool. Go for it.
Okay, so this gets me
It does look very
A
ritualistic to all of
plus-
you.
2 bonus.
Yep.
To my
Occult checks
occult check for weirdness.
for weirdness.
So that is 29.
Critical roll. Okay, so this looks, as you're going around this this spread of these little statues, you get the feeling that this looks like some kind of summoning ritual. Like these have been placed in very specific positions, and the order of them look like, oh, there's some hands, there's a head, there's some other bones. They're all carved. They're not actual bones themselves. And this looks like some sort of dedication to Zon, who is the undead power that originated in Glorim, but has infested many layers of the World Mountain, including Udril, the Underdark, which is, you're going down into Arlorn, into the Arlorn layer. The Udril people are trying to come up into Arlorn. So Zon has taken up residence in Udril, beneath you and above you, and is a necrotic undead power. And this looks like the kind of paraphernalia. It looks old. It looks crumbling. It looks, clearly these Braktagar fools aren't the kind of people who would be placing these. But they didn't disturb them either, and they seem to be lowering someone down.
Are they loose or are they affixed to the ground?
They are loose.
Oh.
If you wish
Oh.
to take one. These things,
Don't-
you all know of Zon.
Don't take them.
Xon, Zon. That is the a vile power that when people hear of it, they pray to Serycron to bring light, and they pray to Wubrin to bring the strength of nature to fight against the kind of corrupting nature of undeath.
It's yeah,
What's down there?
something of Zon. This is a summoning circle of some kind. So I don't know what they were going down there looking for, or whether they're trying to bring something up, but
Oh.
there's either something very good down there being held down there by this, or something very bad down there that they're trying to bring up. It is impossible to tell from up here. We are going to have to go down. But I'm going to need someone to take these arrows out of me first.
On the way back, I'm gonna destroy that shrieker that I'm next to.
Okay.
Um,
Are you
then
doing
I'm
it
gonna-
stealthly?
no.
Okay.
Oh,
it's
already
already
gone
gone
I'm
off.
just gonna
It-
cut it.
Oh, it's
cut
gone
it
off.
to
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, of course, it's gone off. Yeah.
It's just because
You
I
do
can.
that.
They'll
Yeah, you
come
hack
through.
it into bits. Yeah.
I'll bring through some of the food. So,
Okay.
hey, look, goblin food. Put that down by the fire. Looks like 5 plus 5 of them. Of these things. How many we kill?
Several.
If they're not a part of the party from upstairs, it's impossible to tell. I mean, we know they're the same origin, but these tunnels could go for miles. They might have
No.
dug their way through to here.
Staying over there, staying in rooms back in the corridor.
He's pointing
Looks
back.
like beds, bunks, 5 plus 5 of them.
Oh.
So how many we kill?
6. 2 there.
So
one
few
there,
more
one
more out there.
1 there. 7.
Didn't we hear
7.
one down the hole when we came in?
There was one down the hole.
That would
yeah.
make 8.
Yeah,
Hmm.
maybe 8. 8. Yeah, maybe.
Numbers.
I
Arrows?
love barbarian maths. arrows.
I'm gonna do a medicine on. Well, I'll give Rubric a potion as I've got them.
I was
I'll
going to
eat
say,
some of their
did you want to rest before you go down this pit?
Boomer would like a rest before the pit.
How many potions have you got, Boomer?
Ack hurting.
Ack already had one. I gave him one last session.
Cool. Whatever
So
that.
I've got 3. No, I've
1d6
drunk one.
plus...
I've got 2.
What does it do?
1d6 plus 1.
Okay.
So Variel and Rubric want potion.
Oh, 7 for Ack.
Here you go,
Thank
Variel and Rubric.
You
And
have
then
to use them today, don't you? They don't last
Yes.
longer than that.
They won't.
Yeah.
They won't
Yeah.
last.
They're sell by date or not best before, use by.
That's fine. And then I can do a
6 for-
medicine check on.
+1 for.
If you want me to, Rubric. Does anyone need any more healing?
So 6.
Yes, please.
Okay, let me check medicine.
I took quite a pounding from arrows.
2 ticks. Can't remember the medicine skill.
So it's D6 plus 1. is it?
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
Wounds.
So, You're standing on the edge of this deep pit, and a strange kind of clicking noise is now coming up from below, and you are momentarily in a safe space. There is a little fire, and would you like to rest here for 8 hours?
You want to go to one of the rooms at the top? If they've at least got a door.
Ack, were there doors on the room?
Doors, many doors and corridors. Yeah. We need to get back. We need to get back, don't we? Braktagar troops,
That's
lots
true. We
turning
don't
up.
have long.
We're only looking at it for a bit. Then need to go with those scaly things.
And it
Yeah.
took you an hour or so to like wander through the cavern. Remember, you had a bit of a walk through the tunnels.
We need to go now or go away now. Was there anything else in the hobgoblin rooms?
As you go into the chambers, you find
Walls, but
there's kind of a eating chamber with a weapons rack, an arming station kind of thing. There
Did
is
you go in there?
a bed chamber. That door is closed, but when you go in, you can see that there is a small chest in the corner of the room. There are also two great axes on the wall that aren't being used, sort of leaning up against the wall, kind of thing. No one listening, but yes, sleep next to the pit of evil. Yeah, there's a
I don't
small.
think we haven't
small
got time
chest.
to sleep,
Okay.
but we'll have that,
Okay.
I guess.
In that case,
Look for
Boomer's-
orders or something in it.
I shall give Boomer the vial that we found.
cool. I'm going to use my alchemical savant skill to make a crafting check to see if I can work out what it is.
Go for
I
it.
get +2 bonus if it's already in my book.
It's a healing potion.
That's a healing potion, Variel. Drank it down. Nom nom nom.
I don't need it right now.
I do.
I thought that's what you strolled. Rubric could do with this. The person we're defending.
Rolling 2d8. Oh, eating flowers that grow from the book. Okay, cool.
Is it just another D6 healing potion?
D8 healing potion.
D8.
Ooh.
Boomer's going to cut the rope that is
Plus
trailing
anything,
down
or
into
just-
the pit as we're not staying.
Well, pull it up. Don't cut it.
There's something on the end of it.
Yeah, hobgoblin.
Yeah, as you grab the rope, it does. There is a bit of slack in it, but at some point it does reach like, oh, there's something on the end of this rope.
Okay, I'm going to have my knife out then, but I'll go, I don't want to pull this up.
Spear. Doesn't have to come all the way up.
I'll pull it up.
Aw.
And then
Okay, I'm not going to pull the rope up. I'm going to get out of the way.
Do you want me to use my battlefield healing on
If
you?
living, kill it while down hole. But
If
I'll
it's
just keep
living,
pulling
just
out.
let go again.
Bring it up. Yeah, bring it up so we can at least see what it is.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'll bring
Okay.
it up to 20 feet away.
Okay, so you pull it up. See you later, Dungeon Musings. You pull it up, and after a couple of minutes, there is a pulped hobgoblin body on the end of the rope, clearly dead. It's like,
Wither King says, I wonder what horror is at the end of this rope. Should pull it up.
However, as you do pull it up, you can see that both of its legs have been removed from its body forcibly, and not through a concussive or bludgeoning force. Something has torn.
Snip them off.
Yeah, something like that. You're not
Rubric.
sure.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
The enemy of my enemy is my enemy's enemy.
So what are you doing? Are you going to stay here and rest, or are you going to head back, or are you going to go down the hole?
I think we head back.
Head back.
It's
Okay.
either down the hole or head back. That's the only two options we've really got.
Well,
Time.
lots of other corridors, many corridors. Over there, doors, lots of places to look.
I think we marked this.
We did say we'd go back to the camp.
We
I
did.
think,
Cool.
I think we marked this place as somewhere where there is evil.
Should we shove all of these statues down the hole as well?
I'm going to drop all the bodies down.
Okay.
Well, that'll make it favourably disposed towards us.
Food. Okay. You chuck all the bodies down the hole. I assume you're pulling off anything valuable, swords and stuff like arrows and things like that, or
Yeah.
you may not.
I assume Variel does. I mean, I don't particularly care, but he seems to loot the stuff.
We'll take the weapons and things because we can give them to the,
Sure.
to the other.
You also find 17 silver pieces.
Who is
I'll
our
let you logging
accountant,
that.
by the way?
I don't think
I've written down some of them when I've taken them, but only if I've specifically taken them. Otherwise, I figured Variel's.
I take what I take.
Variel just takes all of it.
No.
It's okay. We're recording this, so we can always go back and look at it.
Uma's got 2 infused reagents he's not used yet.
Yeah,
So
most of the cool stuff I find, I end up just giving to Boom because it's like I have no idea what this is.
So I'm going to shake them up into Alchemist Fire and throw them both down the pit.
Oh, cool. I like it. Yeah, you and they drop down. Down there. There's like a little gout of flame that comes up. Rubric, are you kicking the statues down the hole?
Given how I did on that occultism roll, is that a really good idea or a really stupid idea?
You know that it would disrupt whatever's going on, but you don't know whether that's a good idea or a bad idea. But you think that whatever these were meant to do probably happened quite a while ago.
Okay.
We just leave them and go.
No, we'll kick them down. I'll kick them down.
Okay.
If what was going to happen has already
A
happened.
hole tears in the fabric of... No.
It depends whether they're stopping that thing from getting out, doesn't it?
I don't
Okay,
think they
so you
are
kick
stopping
them
that
down the
thing.
hole, and somewhere
Step away from the hole.
somewhere behind you in the ethereal realm, you feel a shudder of relief.
This is a sun temple. If the sun god feels relieved, that's not a bad thing.
A little voice from down below goes, "Thanks."
Doom, ow!
I'll
doom,
take your
ow.
word for that, Rubric.
Okay, so you gather your things together and all of your fresh loot, and you head back towards the camp.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, right. So
Because they've been ready in wagons.
yeah, they are readying wagons, and we shall leave tonight's session with you heading back through the caverns, having had quite an eventful combat in the bowels of the realm, and finding
Spent that
this-
whole session in one room.
I know. Right. Thank you very
It's
much,
like real
guys.
life.
Yeah, it's like social
Oh,
distancing
don't.
right now. Yeah.
I got my notification. I've got a shield in place until the 30th of June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to leave the house. Haven't
Blimey.
done yet.
Cool. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for playing tonight, and thank you very much everyone who joined us on Twitch and YouTube. We had a lot of chat tonight. That was really cool. Thank you very much, everyone. Hello, Heavyweight Gaming. Thanks for joining us.
Oh,
Hope your stream
Goodbye,
went well.
Heavyweight Gaming. Sorry for
yeah,
joining us.
yeah.
So to be clear, it's 2 weeks till we play again.
2 weeks till we play this game again.
yes.
Yep.
Next week we're playing Carbon 2185, so
Yeah.
please come and join us for that. Please don't forget to go and check out all our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Insta, all that stuff. Go and check us out on YouTube, subscribe there as well if you're watching on Twitch, and if you're on YouTube, please go and follow us on Twitch and maybe even subscribe. Check out our Discord. We've got loads of people on there having a chat about all kinds of games. It's really building a really nice community with very little, no toxicity even. And please also go and check out our Patreon. Sorry, someone on Twitter talked about are there no non-toxic role-playing
remember
communities?
That's
and
more
I kind of,
Facebook.
and
Yeah.
I kind
be
of
fair.
I kind of tweeted to say, hey, we're doing all right. And also, if you've enjoyed what you've seen tonight, please go and check out our Patreon. For a few dollars a month, you can help us to make this better for everybody. From all the kit and equipment that we buy to all the licensing and software and prizes that we can give out. We have some very awesome, cool people supporting us. And thank you very much to those of you who do. Okay, so... Cool. Okay. Right. Thank you very much for joining us, and we shall see you in 2 weeks for more Tears of the Dreamer. Next week we have Pathfinder, possibly Star Wars, I'm not sure yet, and Carbon 2185. So we will see you next week on Garblag Games. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.
Bye.